This is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
Now on Eyewitness News at 3, we're chasing several breaking news stories, including a teenager arrested accused of shooting and killing a 12-year-old boy in a park.
Plus, a possible trade deal between the U.S. and China. We're standing by as President Donald Trump says he's about to make an important announcement.
And it's a hot Mother's Day across Southern California today, but it's going to be much more comfortable this week. Nico Gazuri tracking the major cool down in the AccuWeather forecast. Hello and thank you for joining us on this Mother's Day. You're watching Eyewitness News at 3, live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Jory Rand.
And I'm Sophie Flay. We begin with several breaking news stories. First, a 17-year-old boy has been arrested, accused of shooting and killing a 12-year-old in Compton. The LA County Sheriff's Department says the teen was arrested this morning in the city of LA. The shooting happened on Friday at Fig Orleander Park. The 12-year-old boy was found shot in the stomach. First responders performed a blood transfusion on site before rushing him to the hospital where he later died. It's still unclear what led up to the shooting or if the boy was the intended target.
And more breaking news, the White House announcing a trade deal with China. No specifics have yet been provided, but U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says details will come in the next 24 hours. He does say that substantial progress was made, but China says final details of the deal still need to be finalized. The U.S. and China have been in talks for the past 2 days in Geneva, Switzerland. This all comes, of course, after the president placed 145% tariffs on all Chinese imports. It virtually halted $600 billion in annual trade between the world's two largest economies. Trump's tariffs sent stocks plummeting. In a social media post, the president suggested this deal could mean a total reset for future trade agreements. This is potential good news for Southern California, home to two of the busiest shipping ports in the world. And now we have a unique look at the impact of the president's tariffs. The first container ships from China since the tariffs went into effect have begun to arrive at the ports of LA and Long Beach. It typically takes about 2 weeks for a ship to travel across the Pacific. Since the end of April, when those tariffs were first announced, there has been a 40% decrease of ships docked at the two ports. As of April 25th, there were 25, but on Friday, only 15 ships were docked, likely carrying much less cargo. The trade deal between the U.S. and China expected to have that major impact on the opening bell at Wall Street. Stick with Eyewitness News as we continue to cover this breaking news, and remember, you can get the latest on our free ABC 7 Los Angeles app.
More breaking news, this time out of the Middle East. Hamas says it will release Idon Alexander. He's the last known living American hostage held in Gaza. The head of Hamas's negotiating team has been in talks with the U.S. over the last few days. Hamas says it will release Alexander in hopes of a ceasefire deal between a militant group and Israel. According to CNN, Alexander could be released as early as this week, but hopes for a ceasefire deal remain strained. Hamas says any agreement must include an end to Israel's blockade of food and humanitarian aid.
Now to the horrific scene playing out on the Pomona freeway before sunrise this morning. A tour bus carrying dozens of passengers crashed into a disabled SUV on the freeway, killing the person inside that vehicle.
Many passengers on the bus were also injured. Eyewitness News reporter Carly Gomez is live in Hacienda Heights with the latest. Carly.
Sophie, Jory, just a heartbreaking start to Mother's Day. Sadly, one person did not survive that crash after a tour bus collided with his SUV on the 60 freeway westbound here in Hacienda Heights. Now, CHP tells us 2 other people are fighting for their lives in critical condition, while 30 others were injured.